Alright, quadriplegics. I'm all tucked in, and you want to know my secrets? So, I can go up to 12 hours in bed on my back because I can't turn myself anymore. And I have everything I need from food to peeing and exercising. And yeah, now I got to start out though. The reason why I can go 12 hours, my butt still looks good. 12 hours is, I have to say, it's because I have a sleep number bed. I've had one for my whole 20 years of paralysis, and I keep my sleep number at about 65. But yeah, like I said, my butt looks good, and yeah. So, you ready to see all my shit? Um, well, let's start. Let's start here. We'll start to the right. I keep a cooler on my table right next to me. It's actually got an extra water bottle in it. I keep food in it, and I am a bad quadriplegic, so sometimes I keep my extra pack of cigarettes in it. Want to see how I chuck it back on the table? It's pretty cool. Let's see if I get it the first time though. I frisbee this shit. Pretty slick, huh? So, like, I hate sleeping with I can't straighten my right arm, and I hate sleeping with my elbow down. So I put a bar stool here, and I got a nice feather pillow, and so I can sleep with my arm straight out, and then this one can go out, after being bent for so long. But normally, oops, that was coming next. But normally I keep a blanket on here, but I covered up with it the other night, and I kind of peed on it, and it's my down feather blanket, so we have to sew it up before I can wash it. Alright, so as you saw, I just whipped this thingy. In the summer, it's really hot, so in order to use the fan, it used to be a remote control fan, but it's not, so I just wrapped on, it's on the, there you go. And so I just took one of my, what are them, resistance bands, and yeah, we drilled a hole, if you can see that, through the, through the fan knob, and yeah, it works pretty good. Well, anyway, so now I got that. On the side of my bed, I keep this chair and my Theracane. I got actually 2 Theracanes. I got my spare. Check this out. Let's see if I can get it on the first shot if we got a good nurse. If we got a good nurse. So yeah, I got my spare Theracane. Oh. God gives me a lot of patience, and that's what you need. Like I said, hold on. Just gotta give me a sec. Oh.
She needs a handicap minute.
Yeah.
Oh, good nurse.
See, now check out my skills. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Down for the count.
That was a fan. But no, so to turn this light on, or to turn the fan on, I don't use my thing. My nurse asked me, she's like, how do you reach that? And one of my favorite answers is, what do you think I am, handicapped? But no, I just use my broomstick. And I can turn the fan on and off as need be. We're gonna turn it on though, because it's hot. Just give me a minute. Give me a handicap minute. Maybe not. Oh, I think I might have fucked it up. Alright, so, next. Anyway, like I said, I keep this chair here. And the reason... Oh, I didn't. Almost thought I broke it. Alright, the reason why I keep this chair here is so when I bend up my knee, I have something to put against it. And, hold on, I gotta cough just a second. But Tanner, come over on this side. So, with me having this chair up here, and I bend up my knee, we're gonna put this baby up here. Well, before I bend up my knee, because I'm gonna keep it up there, I like to stretch my feet. I made this broomstick thingy, and it's kind of nice. I can pull up my feet, help my foot drop, and then I can stretch my toes. Hold on, I really need to stretch on this foot before I bend it up. Oh, it feels real good. But yeah, and then I can stretch my toes with it. I can rub the top of my foot. I get up the side. Feels real nice. You get the burning in your legs and whatnot. Alright, we're going to put this baby in the pegs. And then Tana's going to get to see how I do this. Alright, so I get out my Theracane, not the one on the floor, and I tuck it under my knee, and then, because when I bend up my knee, actually, I'll show you first. Hold on. I get a little nervous when I do this. So yeah, with the Theracane, I just hook my hand under the knob. I can bend up my knee and I tip that baby in. And then, yeah, because like when it spasms and stuff, I could use my Theracane to hold against the spasm and like pull my knees up. Now, I am dressed. Now, quadriplegics, I know you guys bitch about spasms and stuff all the time. I have learned, we call me the princess in the pea. If you have wrinkles, even your underwear, shorts, shirt, it pisses your body off. So I get naked. But I can't do a naked video on YouTube or on Facebook, so you got me dressed. Alright, so here we go. Now, like I said, with my broomstick, I'm a little nervous. I get things like off what I call the passenger side of my bed, or I can whip it around. Whoops. I just reflexed my knee. But yeah, or I can go over here, and if I ever need something off the table, I can get that. But yeah, hold on, I gotta cough again. You're gonna see me really cough in a minute. But before I bend them up to, what, oh, that's 6 minutes? I don't care. I found out that YouTube lets me go a long time, so look out, this is gonna be fun. You're gonna learn all my skills. But under my legs, I keep this cheetah race thing, because if I spasm, then my leg doesn't jump off the bed. Can you see that side too? But no, we roll up a thing of rice, and I have a thin blanket under me, so that it doesn't piss off my legs, you know, like the princess in the pea aspect. I'm doing pretty good, I didn't swear so far. But yeah, so watch this. Pull this baby up. Just takes me a handicap minute. Oop. Oh, I don't got the 5th cup for my pee, for peeing. Alright, here we go. Yeah. So, I'll take this baby. And we'll see if it stays in place for me. Alright, ready? Yeah, so my Theracane, I wiggle it up under my knee. Grab onto the knob. It's pretty slick. I'm going to do a whole different video on like what I do with my Theracane, because I can rub out spasms and stuff. But yeah, I fold this baby in half. I have to keep the cheetah blanket there because it gives me like an extra 2 inches. And an inch is a mile in quadriplegic land. But yeah, see, so check this out. And I can be comfortable. You know, right? So, alright, next. So next to me I keep this pillow, and it's my brace for my other leg. You want to see that? So this one, to get this one down, I put my hand on this knob. If you see how I put my head back, a lot of times I've learned it gives me like more pressure. Yeah, I hate doing these videos in bed because it gives me a double chin. But I got a lot to share, so. Alright, ready? I gotta put my feet up a little bit. My silver sheets, if you'll see when I go to bend my leg up, the silver sheets end up letting my cheetah blanket slide. Watch my foot, Tanny. Got it? Oh, that's okay. Sometimes you gotta go slow because it'll, my leg will spasm. My legs actually, I like to say, they're their own entities. Because each one, you know, they spasm for different reasons. The other one I broke and whatnot. People love me telling stories, so Tana. I had her put it on the tripod today because her arm ends up getting really sore. But yeah, so this leg, oh, gotta get that baby out of the way. I'm going to show you what I do with that in just a minute. Got a bad nurse. We put it in its regular hole, Tana. It's not supposed to be on the cheetah race. There we go. Alright. Yeah, I have different holes in my bed. I probably got about 102 holes in my bed that things go. But yeah, you see how I put my foot on there? It's kind of nice with the Theracane. You can control your legs. There. So then, like, my foot isn't sitting at, like, a foot drop aspect. And then this pillow keeps my leg in check. Hold on, now you get to see me cough in bed. I like to put that one there. And then I'll take my Theracane and shoop, shoop, get the other one. And then I can put my hand under this one. Grab this one. And then you're going to see me cough on my own. You got to take a deep breath. Alright. So, now, you want to see some want to see this, what I do with this foot? You know, because this one I put on the cheater rice. We're going to put this baby down so you can see. Now watch this. Check this out. I'll kick my foot out so it follows the rice. And then I push it down a little. Oh, oh. It's kind of nice. I can be a little patient, more patient. There it goes. Isn't that slick? Alright, now we're going to put this here. Tana gets to see how I do my thing. She usually just sets me up. And then I'll do this. So like if you look at this foot here, how it's kind of curved, if I sleep like that too much, my foot ends up hurting. You know, like with having foot drop. So I created this wedge. Underneath it, I'm going to lift it up a little. You can see how there's like a gripper. Whoop. Now I get to see how I get that out of there. Option 2. Yeah, it's funny. Oh, bad nurse. Turn that shit off. Okay. But yeah, so. Alright, ready? Now to get that under my foot, I'll do this. Get that baby out of the way. I end up with like bruises here and there because I smacked myself. You might get lucky to see one. Oh, not yet. Not yet. Oh,
Do you need some assistance?
Nope. I just need a handicap minute. Alright, and then I'll put that baby all the way against the rice. Now watch. Let's see if I got it in the right spot. You almost got to witness a bruise. Alright, hold on. It's kind of nice, all the tools that I keep in my bed and all the things that I've learned. Now watch. So now, my foot, oh, I've learned, like,
That's impressive.
with my, sleep number bed, that the angle has to be just right. Otherwise, when I put it on my wedge, I can't stretch it the way I need to. It'll fall off. So now watch, I'll show you a clonospasm. And then with the Theracane, you just lift it up gently and set it down. Oh, that's kind of nice. I can rub like the inside, wrong end. I'll get into more depth, like I said. I'll do a different like Theracane video because I want you guys to see all my tricks of me being tucked into bed. Alright, now we're going to put this baby away. Now I slid my foot down, you saw that with the Theracane, and my heel is stuck in, like, in upwards, you know. I gotta get a drink, hold on. I keep these Gatorade bottles. I really love these. They're thick. You can get them from the Dollar Tree, and I'll have my nurses put water in them, and we freeze them, and then you fill it up the rest of the way, and you got cold water all night. You'll see this too because the top is broken. You just bite the right in between, and it pops open for you. Alright, so I gotta fix my foot, and then we'll move on to the passenger side of my Cadillac, I like to call it. Yeah, I keep satin sheets. I really like satin sheets. I've learned, like, with pressure sores and stuff, I don't turn myself anymore, but before, it was really nice, because I don't transfer from my bed to my chair, so I don't have to worry about slipping off it. But yeah, when I used to turn myself and whatnot, you slide really nice. And then if you sit in spasm, with cotton sheets, it'll cause a pressure sore from the friction. But yeah, tip down, Tana. When after I slide my leg down with the Theracane, you know, like I said, my heel pops up, and I can pop it back out with my broomstick. Oh, this feels nice. And I can stretch out the foot drop away out to the side and whatnot. You know. Oh, my toenails aren't painted. Alright. Ooh. That might bruise. Oh, so I'm not going to switch them all up, but like if I ever lose this pillow, I have learned I have like 3 more options for spares. I will pull this up and I'll put this wedge here between this and the chair so that it makes like the same fold as this, or because this is my bad leg, and if it tips out too far I'll break my leg. And so if I lose this pillow, I can take, like I said, this one up and I'll use this wedge, or I'll steal this pillow, or I'll pop this baby out and I can fold this one in half. Oh, hold on. And then, so I have a pillow for me. I just popped that baby underneath. We're going to leave that one there for now. Alright, so passenger side, you ready? Like I said, I got this pillow for that leg. Underneath it, it's like a little, what do you want to call it? I don't know. Little hideaway. I have baby wipes here. Sometimes if I make a sandwich, we'll put a sandwich underneath there. Because Tana, I don't like sandwiches in my cooler because they end up getting soggy. So yeah, we put them in one of them little sandwich containers and we put it there. Alright, now this. I have a Mitrophanoff. So I keep my pea cups in a bucket. This bucket is my garbage too. You know, I have my sanitizer, which I'm a big fan of the Germex. I don't like any other ones. They smell like tequila. If you end up getting different brands, and ugh, I'm telling you, it's gross. But yeah, so I have a Mitrophanoff. I'll kind of show it to you real quick. Yeah, check this out. Like, the nurse will come in and I'll have my broomstick like hanging out there, and I'll have my Theracane around my leg, you know, and you know, like I'll have my remotes or whatever on my chest, and she'll come in and I'll be sleeping with all, what do you want to call it, all, I don't know, I'm nervous again. Alright, so I'll show you my Mitrophanoff just a little bit. You can stay there too, honey. But here's my Mitrophanoff. I keep it. I got mine on my right. You know, they asked me where I wanted it. I've learned a lot of people get it in their belly button, but I told him originally to put it in my heart tattoo, and I ended up. He said, if I can't fit it in there, where do you want it? And I'm like the exact opposite side. And I'm glad, you know, it's a blessing that I got put on that side, because this side I can't put my hands together. This side I can, so I can get the catheter in, which is pretty sweet. So, like, here's my cups. I use these whirly cups. You know, I keep a Band-Aid on them. I'll pull my Band-Aid off, stick it on my tummy, spin my cup. I tip this pillow up, and then I can tuck my cup in the side. Now, like I said, the blanket, I covered up with it, and it got full of pee. That is the suckiest part about peeing in bed. I end up exercising, because the trickle of the pee freaking puts me to sleep. And, yeah. It's rare, maybe once a month, that I fall asleep with the pee cup in the bed. And, yeah. So, yeah, it's kind of nice, you know, I'll put it back in the bucket. You know, I can put all my wrappers in there and stuff. And, I keep 4 of them in there, you know, like I said. You know, I can go up to 12 hours, you know, in bed. Now, I'm a bad quadriplegic, you know, but a good quadriplegic. You know, my butt looks good, like I said. I got a little bit of a callus on my tailbone, but my nurse keeps it shaved. Just get yourself a little file if you have one. Have somebody gently, you know, go on it. Even them electrical files, they work pretty good. But yeah, so I keep 4 pee cups in the bed, or in the bucket, and a lot of times, I'm a bad nurse, I have a 5th one here, and yeah, when I want the 5th one, I just pop that out of the way, pull the 5th one out, and it's kind of sweet. Once this side is full, I just take my bucket, and spin that bitch around, tuck it back in, and then I have 2 fresh cups right there. She doesn't get to see my skills when she's here. She just sets me all up. Alright, so moving on. Yeah, I don't care about how many minutes it is anymore. Put this baby up in the pegs. And, alright, so now this bucket, I keep in here. I have my lube in here. I have triple antibiotic in the corner. Got my eye cream. I got a file. And I also got, like, I don't want to tell you, but I got some burn cream in there in case I get burnt from my stupid cigarettes. And then, here, I'm going to tip my water bottle back up. Yeah, I keep spare I keep my napkins, like right there. Oh, hold on. I gotta get my massage tool out of the way. But yeah, I keep my cigarettes in there, my remote control, You stupid ashtray. Now, just so you know, because people are going to be like, ah, you smoke in bed? Yes, I smoke in bed. But I don't fuck around. When it's time to put my cigarette out, I always whack my cherry off and then make sure my cigarette's not burning and drop it in the bucket. And then I don't have, hold on, I got a napkin, I think, in one of my holes. We're going to put this pillow back on the passenger side. Nah, wait. I'll let you see me put it back under. Pop this baby out. Yeah, so I'm a quadriplegic. I'm a C5, C6. I only have my tenodesis in both arms. Okay. One moment, please. Son of a bitch. Alright, there we go. See? It only takes a minute. Alright, so, moving on. Now, I like to joke, like I said in the beginning, that I have a bunch of holes for everything. Now, I've learned, okay, elbow, we got 12 o'clock here, right? So, 12, there's all these different holes. My cat hinders my handicap sometimes. She makes me more handicapped when she's in the bed. But yeah, so, your elbow's here. I got all these different spots where I can put things. And then you put your elbow down, and you got all these other ones. It's kind of funny, like I ever lose my lighter. I'm looking in all these holes for the shit. And a lot of times I've learned that I get new holes because it's in your armpit, or I'll put it up here, falls behind my shoulders, and yeah. But yeah, so up here, I always keep my sleep number remote right at like 3 o'clock, so it doesn't fall off the bed. And I need another drink. Where are you going, Tana? Oh, she's hot. Oh, shit. Alright, so, but, yeah, this is my cat's hole. She sleeps up here. We usually keep it pretty clean, But, yeah, so I got, up here. Tana, will you grab my cooler? I've done this video before, but, yeah. If I grab the cooler on my own, it pisses my cat off. But usually I keep the strap right out, and then I can they see me up here? Mm-hmm. I usually keep the strap right out, and then I can, hold on, you gotta give it to me. So I don't want to piss my cat off. My cat's name is Izzy. She's pretty sweet. Watch her bite me from petting her. But, yeah, so here's my cooler. I got a spare cooler that I keep a lot of extra shit. I got napkins on the side, and, like, inside, I'm not going to open it all the way up, I guess. But, inside I keep my extra spare charger. I have extra pills in there. I got snacks in there. There's a washcloth in case I ever make a mess. And now you want to check it out how I get this one back?
It's our candy stash.
Oh yeah, I got candy in there too. Got a little bit of everything. Alright, you ready? Isn't that sweet? Alright. What am I forgetting? Feels like I need to tell you. Oh, and I've done an exercise video, but it's kind of nice, being in bed. I don't sit on my phone. I cut myself off of that because it hurts, having your chin down and using your hands and stuff. And not only that, I believe it's a waste of time. So I have a lot of things that I exercise with in bed. I keep my hand weights right next to me, usually at all times, because then my elbow can sit here and whatnot. You want to show them? Can they see this part? It's kind of cool. This is my hand weights hole. But yeah, so my elbow can go here and I'm comfortable. But then to get them, if they can see them, to get them I just stick my thumb in the hole. And get the other one. But yeah, I do, I think it's 270 reps. Look at these muscles. Now I can do 270 reps. The way that I do it, because your shoulders get sore. I've been paralyzed for 24 years. And that you spend a lot, I like to spend time in bed. After being bent all day, it's so nice to have my legs straight. And when my nurses stretch me, and oh God. But alright, so I'm going to show you. I'm not going to do my 270 reps, because especially with talking, I'm going to run out of air. But yeah, the way that I do it, I like to go like this. I'll do 90 this way, but I do 30 like this, and then I flip my hands, because it does a different muscle. And I'll do 30 this way, and then I flip my hands, and I do 30 this way, and then, so that's 90 there, right? Oops, I'm sorry, Izzy. Took half a life away. And so I do 30 this way, and then I'll switch my hands, and I do 30 this way, and then I switch my hands, and I'll do 30 this way. So that's, what, 180? Now. And then now I go like this way too. I'll do 30 with my hands up. I flip my hands sideways, and then I flip them upside down, and I do 30 this way. So yeah, that's 270 reps. And you can go slow. If you want to, make your muscles, I don't know, they tell you to go slow. But you can also, you got to get your heart going. So I like to go fast sometimes too. I'm going to cough again. I get sick sometimes. Yeah. My wheelchair. Oh, we're saving the best for last. I'll show you how to pitch a tent rated G. And I'm going to show you a couple things on how I get myself out of bed at the end. But alright, so I got my hand weights there. Now, in another hole, I keep my roller. Once I bend my leg up, I've learned sometimes when you spasm that all you gotta do is bend your leg up and get your fucking thigh. And it pissed me off because, God, this one night I spasmed for like 4 hours. I was digging my Theracane into my ankles and into my calves. And yeah, like the next day I did this. I took like maybe 10 swipes and I shut my leg up. Oh, I was so pissed. Because spasms with being a quadriplegic, they'll keep you awake. And being in bed if you're alone, trying to get rid of them. But
They look like this.
Yeah.
They have a little handle on them.
Yeah, you can get them from Amazon. You can get them from Walmart. You'll probably find them in other places. You can get them from Wish. But yeah, I always use mine with my thumb. You can whip it over, put it on the back, or you can keep it in the front. And then I keep a ponytail. It makes it handicap accessible. I keep a ponytail on there, and then it keeps it in place, Unless you tip your hand upside down. But yeah, I don't usually use the ponytail while I'm in bed, But yeah, I use this to help, like, get my gas out of my belly. It really works in being a quad. You can rub your belly with your hands, but this does way more justice to it. Ooh, it feels like I gotta pee. Yeah, my stoma's been bleeding a little bit lately. There's a cut on the bottom, so it kind of scares me. But yeah, alright, now. Oh shit. The fish tool is AWOL, Tana. No, it's not. I found it. Oop. One moment, please. Alright. So, I also keep my fish tool. I call it a fish tool because the freaking... I hate having my head up most times. Because all my shit comes down at me. But yeah, so I keep my fish tool here. And then that helps with my belly, and different spots on my legs. I've learned the inside of your thigh can get really bad with being a quad and being in a wheelchair. So this like helps break up, a lot of the tightness and whatnot. And then let's see how I whip this baby back up there into its hole. Just like this. Upside down and in its hole. Now I gotta take another drink. So yeah, so besides my hand weights and my roller, I'll do almost 100, pull-ups or whatnot a night. And I keep myself pretty busy. Besides doing this, I'm going to do a whole different video on exercising with my legs in the trapeze. But I'll whip out my Theracane, and I'll pull up my leg, grab my knee. Just get somebody to supervise if you end up wanting to do this. My trapeze is all padded, but yeah. And I'll put that baby up there. I whip the Theracane around. And there's an angle here. I pop that baby around my knee. Oops, hold on. Brace it against my chin. Oops, it's in the shirt. Like I said, I usually sleep naked. Oh. Alright, so yeah. And then I can exercise my leg. This is my bad one. It's super sweet. I learned how to do this like 2 years ago. When my head of my bed is up, though, it doesn't allow me to stretch a lot more. Alright, I'm going to take that baby down. I got more to show you yet. I hope you're still with me. Oh, hold on. Yeah, to keep it in place, man. I use my Theracane for, God, over 100 things, or 1,000 times a day, probably. Maybe not that much, but feels like it. Alright, where am I at? Yeah, so now I have a headboard. You know, I had it in the garage for, God, like a year and I was going to get rid of it. But yeah, I have my headboard there. I have these pegs, as you saw, that I put my broomstick in. They're the garage door. Not the garage door. They're the ones you keep in the garage that you like hang your tools on and shit. I cut off some teddy bear legs and I put it on there, and so it keeps it padded for me. I've learned that when I'm down at the end of the bed, you know, I can't get myself up the bed, but after screwing them in, I can hook my wrist on them and I can pull me up the bed. And, you know, at night too, I'll do different like stretches by holding my breath and pulling and stretching my spine. I can't tell you how good it feels once I get in my chair. I think I'm like 4 inches taller than, you know, normally. But, yeah, so besides keeping my cooler in there and the pegs, I have my lifeline. I keep that baby up there. You know, it's all right at access, and alright, as long as the nurse keeps it charged. I'll put that baby back up in there. So, you know, I said about talking about pitching a tent. This is my ultimate favorite thing in bed, besides all my tools. But if you're cold when you're quadriplegic, you know, I only feel hot and cold from the middle of my boobs up. I keep a heater blanket right here. Yep, and you ready to see how I pitch a tent? It's pretty cool, huh? Like the nurses at night, you know, they will, or not at night, but like when they put me on my side, I'll ask them, I'll be like, can you cook me? And they'll cover my whole body up with it. Alright, now, what am I missing? Want to see the best part now? Once I'm in bed, you know, if I have spasms in the middle of the night, or if I want to cancel a nurse for the morning, or I don't have a nurse in the morning, I can get myself out of bed. You know, I mean, if you were wondering why the rope ladder was here and why my wheelchair is parked at the end of the bed, that's how I get myself out of bed, quadriplegic style. So I'm not going to totally like go through it, but I take up my Theracane, you know, or I bend my legs up with my Theracane, get this baby out of the way, and then, Tammy, you might have to point down at these. We're just about done if you're getting bored, but I hope you're with me because this is the best part. I'll move this out of the way, and, you know, like I said, my butt looks good. I don't fuck around. And underneath me, I keep the sling. So, you know, it's like right above my tailbone, and when I'm ready to get up, I'll grab this after I bend up my leg, and I'll keep it in my hand, and I can just go like this and whip it underneath my leg. I don't know if you've seen the video of me getting myself out of bed, but yeah, it's pretty slick. And once I get my sling underneath me, I'll pull my track, I'll grab the remote. I got a Waverly Glen. I've had a Waverly Glen track system. It's a P440. And, you know, I mean, I've had the track system in 5 different homes. You can look up at the ceiling if you want. But, yeah, it goes into false ceilings and whatnot, which is pretty sweet, you know. Like I said, 5 different places. You know, they'll move it for you, and, yeah. So, now, like I said, I'll pull the rope ladder, and then I grab the remote control, drop that baby down, and once I'm in the air, it slides down over my wheelchair. My ass catches the headrest, and I slide right down into place. You know, you can see that there's a pad on my wheelchair. You know, like I said, I sleep naked, and, you know, I'm not able to get my underwear out of my butt, you know, when I get a wedgie or anything. So, you know, I'll drop myself down, and before I get in my chair, I whack that pillow out of the way. We keep that in there because my cat likes to sleep in my chair every once in a while, and she put a hole in my cushion. Oh, I forgot to show you this. You see this? There's buttons and ponytails on here. We just folded the pillow in half, and I took one of my pillowcases and put some buttons on it and some ponytails, and yeah, it's pretty nice, like, because then it keeps it folded. You know, I at first used to keep the tall pillow, but then it, like, makes me more handicapped than I am, you know? So yeah, a couple buttons, a couple ponytails, and I'm pretty comfortable. I'm gonna take one more drink and look around, see if I forgot to show you anything. I gotta stretch my foot one more time. But no, you know, it's so nice to be independent. I've been paralyzed for 24 years, and you know, to be able to figure all this stuff out instead of having people here all the time, because it is so nice to be alone. And also, you know, as a quadriplegic, that you know, it's really hard to find reliable help. You know, and instead of being institutionalized or in pain, you know, or having to call people for help, I have, you know, just figured it out. You know, I mean, and you know, I ask God, you know, show me what to do. He gives me some humor, he gives me some patience, and he gives me somebody to talk to and bullshit with when I'm alone, and yeah, and I fuck things up. It's kind of cool. You know, I mean, I laugh with God all the time. You know, you get workers that come in and they're all bitchy and stuff, you know, about having to do things or thinking you do things on purpose. Man, it is so, it lifts such a big weight off you when you can actually, you know, just laugh about what you do. You know, and like I said, it's me and God is my first team. You know, because yeah, He sees everything, and it's kind of crazy. I'm not super religious, you know, but yeah. So anyway, I hope you really enjoyed this video. I'm not letting it go yet, Tana, but yeah, if you got any questions, you know, feel free to ask. But it's yeah, like I said, my passenger side of my bed. Instead of having that table, everybody's like, could you just have the table that rolls over? And it's like, I got all this stuff that helps keep me independent, you know? And my cat's got her own little hole, you know? And yeah, I don't know. It's pretty nice, you know? But, oh, see, she's being sweet. Sometimes if you pet her the wrong way, she likes to bite. Which I understand, because I would bite if I could too, if someone pet me the wrong way. Alright, I suppose. How long did this video go, Tara?
37 minutes.
37 minutes, not too bad. The first time I did it, I like rushed through it because I thought YouTube was only going to let me do a 15-minute video, and I got a lot to say, you know, but I think it went well, and I didn't swear a lot, you know. But, yeah. Alright, I suppose. I'll let you go. Till next time, take care.